Hey guys, Omni here. Welcome. We are going to be diving into a new series today, and that is Monarch Legacy of Monsters. I've loved the Monsterverse so far. Has it had some shortcomings here and there? Sure. And most of the time, it's had to do with the human characters. And guess what? This is kind of a show that's going to be primarily about the human characters, so we'll see how this goes. But they have some people behind this one that I'm really looking forward to, and the way they expand this world that I've really enjoyed what they've been doing with. As somebody who grew up with Godzilla, I've seen every film barring Shin Godzilla. I've still not seen that one yet, and I'm planning on doing something with that for the channel, so hopefully that'll be sometime here around the corner. While being primarily about the human characters, we'll see how it goes. Everything I've seen about it so far has kind of impressed me. I've really liked the trailers. I love the cast that they've got behind this thing so far as well. We'll give it a chance. We'll see how it goes. And one thing I didn't know going into this, I didn't realize it was going to be dropping 3 episodes all at once. So I'm going to try to get to these as quickly as possible, but we're just going to dive on this one at a time and take it head on, and let's go ahead and get ready to strap into episode 1. If you want to see the full-length reaction, you check those out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, gets you access as well. They will be in watch-along format, so you will need your own footage to sync up with the time codes for a reaction to the entire episode. Over there, you also get to suggest and vote on what movies to react to each month. We got monthly Q&As, behind-the-scenes footage, try to make it worth your while to share our support channel. But at the end of the day, I'd really appreciate it. If you enjoy this reaction, do at least leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already, because it really does go a long way with helping these videos out here on YouTube. And speaking of, a huge shout-out to the team over at Prepper for helping me edit down these highlights for you guys here. And with that all said and out of the way, let's go ahead and hop into episode 1 Aftermath. Here we go. Nice. Skull Island, I can't read. 1973. Hey.
I can't go back in time and fix all the mistakes I made, but maybe I could leave something for the future, a legacy. And you realize it was all worth it.
A legacy of what? Yo. Whoa, whoa. Spider of land versus spider of sea. Which will win? Oh, God. The world may never know. (2013). That's a lot of fish. Sorry, wrong Godzilla. What was it he tossed over? I don't remember that from Kong, so I don't know if that was just inserted into this or not. You know, I've seen Kong, I think, the one time. Well, okay. They're like, that's weird. Fish.
We have to wait.
Welcome to Tokyo. Please be seated for decontamination. Thank you.
Oh, wow.
It's all about giving us the illusion of safety, like spraying us for parasites would help prevent another monster attack.
Oh. Oh. That's interesting, though. Oh, look at the walkway. Emergency notes on in case of a monster attack. Wow. Just how things have changed this world, man. Tokyo, 2015. Okay, so this is just after the first film.
The government is spending lots of money. Missiles, drones. Are you in the trade?
The trade?
Interesting.
People always find a way to profit off someone else's tragedy.
More profit than tragedy.
What do you mean?
San Francisco was a hoax. They did it with CGI.
Well, okay, the big shit hasn't happened yet, I guess. This has been the one incident so far. Oh, this got his little conspiracy podcast. Wow. I get when you have one incident though, but wait until the other shit starts to happen. Cinematography is real good so far. It's one thing I've picked up on. Oh God, that scared the shit out of me.
Found them in my father's desk, along with a lease for this apartment in his name.
I don't know who your father is, but this is our apartment.
This
The
is
fuck?
my father. No.
Whoop. Awkward.
Billy, fall in. Yeah, I'm coming.
Chill out, John Walker.
Если ты их съешь, то заболеешь. Твоя змея может умереть.
Ты имеешь в виду загрязнение? Это сказка. Для особо любопытных, чтобы не лазили.
Зачем?
Interesting.
Старики говорят, что правительство выжгло дыру в земле, прямо в ад.
I'm sorry, what? Here?
Смотрите сами.
That's not good. Oh, wow.
The problem is there is no radiation.
That's impossible. We detected it 1,000 miles downrange. We should be standing at ground zero.
But we're not.
I mean, could this be a Chernobyl case where that's not meant to read it at all?
It's a fairy tale.
Maybe it's not equipped to it, or whatever it was
No.
Yes.
in here. We know they consume radiation. Did they absorb all the radioactivity in the area? That seems like some Titan activity to me, because it's either one or the other. You would have extreme amounts or none at all, or their device shorted out the second they turned it on.
This is our backyard. He built that playhouse for me when I was 5.
Maybe twins or double life.
I bought them a sunset cruise for their wedding anniversary.
Secret family for when he was away versus when he was here.
How long were you married to him?
Don't talk to her like that.
I'm not judging her, but aren't you even curious who he was cheating on first?
That's so fucked up if that is the case.
We have been waiting.
No, they don't know.
I'm sorry I barged in here. Let's just forget this happened.
Are you kidding me?
Please help me understand.
I wish I could. Here.
It deserves some closure, man. That's such a huge bit of information to just unload on them and then just evaporate away like nothing ever happened.
I'm not reading anything. Every time there's a small spike, it fades away like it's been absorbed by something.
There it is. There it is.
What? It's not like we haven't seen it before. These things think the A and A bomb stand for appetizer.
That was actually a really good one. I like that. Claws.
If you want to measure greater depth, we get maximum overlap at 30 meters.
Only when we use the diamond grid. This was a circular dispersion.
Fire in the hole.
He's like, I don't give a shit. We're just gonna blow it up.
There's something down there.
Those are off the charts.
May have woken something up, though. Or maybe we just destabilized it. That's fine. Maybe you're fine. Could be okay. Nothing to worry about.
What happened?
There's nothing here for us.
What, was someone there? Kate?
Did you know?
No what? Kate,
I gotta go.
Maybe she had her.
It's his. Mom, are you there?
Oh, she hung up on her. Or the grid went down. Oh no. Oh no. Uh-oh. Oh shit. But, damn, it seemed like her mom at least had assumed something. Let's go.
It's probably just a drill.
How long do we have to stay here?
All clear.
What if it's not a drill?
You'd know better than we would. When it happened, was he with you?
What difference does that make now?
You don't think it would have made a difference if he'd been here with us instead?
He's got you there. Dude.
I'm gonna get you out of here. Just everyone follow me. Follow me.
Oh! Yo. God. Again, like, I love the sound design in this universe, man. I think it's one of my favorite things about this rendition. Oh my.
I need to go. I'm sorry.
Wow, all those kids. I mean, that's just the small of it with what happened there.
Holy crap. Well, there's definitely something down there.
Oh, great.
We need to get a sample of their genetic material.
So you want to go down there?
Well, yeah, I mean, they appear to be dormant, right?
Sure.
We can, if it's gonna get our asses killed.
Then why are we here?
I just think that we should.
She's already shuffled along.
Billy's right.
Ah!
You're not going home empty-handed.
Whoa, whoa.
What are you doing? Billy, what are you. Hey, Bill, stop! Stop! Both of you stop!
He's so, like, done with this shit.
How much time you need down there to collect enough genetic material?
5 minutes.
Let's do it together.
Dude, I would not trust those railings at all in this condition. Was it just a drill?
She's asking if you'll come have tea and talk about your life.
You can tell her I'm saying whatever you want right now, but I can't imagine anything I'd like to do less than have tea with the woman Dad was cheating on my mom with.
No.
Your mother was the other woman.
That's fair. I'm gonna go now. The other woman's gonna have a lot of questions.
Did you get the answers? You flew halfway around the world.
God, she's so rude.
What do you do anyway? Computer engineering. Something that would make dear old Dad proud.
Oh, hey. July 7th.
What about your mom?
August 17th. Seriously, stop. I'll never get it open.
What was that? What day was that?
Your birth month, my day. Your mother's month, my mom's day.
Oh shit. Ooh. How do you take that? How do you compute that? Oh. Whoa, hold on. Was he who was meant to find that?
Is this from one of your games?
No, actually, your brother did that.
Half brother, and that's still up for debate.
You said you were an engineer.
No.
Yeah, he didn't say anything. Oh no. Is it Pagan Monarch? Yeah, shit. Well, it looks like they still have it wired.
So, do you want me to kick this up to Verdugo?
I'll take care of it.
Are you sure? Because after G-Day, Verdugo said she wanted to see everyone.
Hey, how's your Japanese?
Questionable.
Is that Bigfoot?
What,
It looked like Bigfoot.
It looks like that big satellite map in his office.
There's one of the creatures from Skull Island, too, was on there.
I don't recognize anything.
What's Monarch?
But is that, is the guy there, is that who that information was supposed to be sent to? He does have a John Goodman-y kind of look to him. Could it be a, you know, was he trying to leave that data for his son?
People were trapped dying, and these guys were taking pictures, running around like kids on a field trip.
You think that your father was working for them?
This stuff was in a safe.
That's not who he was.
I don't think either of you know anything about who he was.
でもパパはジーレにサンフランシスコいなかった。
日本語話さないと思ってた。
そんなこと言ってない。パパと私の秘密の言葉だった。
これで信用すると思うか？俺らを騙した後に。
I wasn't trying to trick anyone.
You guys are all really frustrated. Well, your friend, your ex, not so much. The way you two are bickering with each other is so annoying. I get it, but like at the same time, G-Day +5, 5 days after the attack. But they're being so unnecessarily antagonistic with one another.
Dad, are you there?
Aww.
今夜入れないんだ。この地区は東へ向かって出るバスがある。この中にお前とママのパスが入ってる。リーナに着いたらお前の名前で車とホテルが予約されてる。
何それ？今すぐママのところ行かなきゃ死ぬほど心配してんだよ。
ママのこと頼んだぞ。やらなきゃいけないことが。
No!
ごめんな、ケイト。でもお前は強い。お前なら大丈夫だ。I'm sorry.
God, man, I want to know what he's up to.
That's my grandmother. Why is her picture in these files?
Oh.
What is she standing?
What the fuck do you think it is? It's just like Godzilla's happened. You got there's literally we just went through an alert for it. What the fuck do you think that is? It's a giant goddamn foot. What is she standing in? God damn it.
What do you see? Same as you, Billy, just closer.
I like this guy. Yeah, let's not do that again.
They powered up the reactor. Must have drawn them towards the surface to feed.
Wow, this is sensitive. Oh no. It's wake up time. Ooh. Oh no. Oh no. Please tell me that's not how she goes. Oh my lord. Oh my. Oh no. Oh, she's done. Oh my God. Oh shit, that's where we end this episode? Wow, that's so messed up. My God, man. That was really interesting, man. I loved the vibe of the entire thing, the way they're really kind of entrenching them in this world, and like kind of like, I know we got the Monarch stuff going on, but like I like that we spent some time with, you know, people kind of outside of that sphere. We got to feel a little bit of the just the kind of everyman's life now in the wake of these attacks. You know, just a little like glimpse of the warning system in Japan when that went off. I don't know literally anybody's name right now, so I apologize. When she was going out there to find her father's leftovers, whatever these keys went to, whatever this address was that she had tracked down, you know, after his disappearance. We don't know that he's dead. They presume he's dead. But like, I like that, you know, while she's out there going about, and she stumbles upon this unknown family where he seems to have had a wife in America and a wife over here, and kids in both places as well, offices in both places, where he was doing something to do with Monarch. I need to go back and double check, and I'll probably do that in the edit if I remember. Is just to see, was he the guy on the boat that found it, or was he who that was meant to go to? Then John Goodman left that message for somebody else, like kind of like he was saying his piece to somebody he was close to. And then this person at Monarch, once those files triggered, he seemed to be like, okay, no, I'll take care of it. When she was talking about letting the uppers know about this breach, he shut her down and took that upon himself. And it could just be, you know, we just saw John Goodman and stuff, like, you know, him in the past, you know, dealing with stuff on Skull Island and him making that recording. And I will say, the green screening, CGIing, or whatever they were doing, it kind of looked like the volume through that sequence. It definitely looked, there's a couple shots where they had a little bit of a bobblehead thing going on. I don't know if they were imposing his head onto somebody else's body or what exactly we're doing. There's a couple of moments in that it looked real weird. You know, this being this thing of legacy. We've got this father who's missing and his two kids who are trying to unravel the things about his life they did not know about. One's a cynic, one's just trying to prove that his idea of his father is the real one. They're both fighting over their own idea of who their father was. She's kind of made up her own mind because of the fact that he just left them after that attack. He's like, hey, take care of your mom. I know this giant lizard just destroyed the city we were living in, but I'm just going to go over here and see you guys later. So, like, I understand her being, like, very upset with him over that. Like, choosing his work or his whatever. We don't know if this was a pet project of his or if he was working with Monarch on an official capacity or not. I mean, clearly there's some connection if their grandmother, you know, is in the files they've unlocked. So there's some connection there. But I like that, again, coming back to the legacy of monsters, this legacy of these families is entrenched in these titans, these creatures, you know. So that's why I was like, is this John Goodman's son that maybe he was making that video for to kind of say his piece when he found it, but it never quite made its way to him. So maybe that's when these files creeped up and he was like, oh, maybe this will give me some answers to what happened back then. Because a lot of that stuff still seemed to be redacted even so I don't know how much clearance like he would have in this situation. Seemed like they were just kind of like security management or whatever you were, like a IT cybersecurity kind of deal, monitoring that kind of traffic, anybody catching wind of their activities. I like the choice to set this between, you know, King of the Monsters and the first Godzilla film, because things haven't quite gone off the rails yet. Because I still like that scene when she got in that cab and he was like, that stuff in San Francisco was just a hoax. They did it with CGI. You could explain that stuff away when there's just a singular incident. But the moment Rodan, Mothra, Ghidorah, and Godzilla are just throwing down across the globe. But I don't know, man. People come up with some crazy shit. You could make me believe that somebody would even then still believe that's a hoax. But yeah, we got a lot of allusions. We got our opening on Skull Island. There was a couple things throughout that also seeded that. I love the Godzilla iconography, and I like setting us in Japan and going through an emergency alert broadcast test thing there as well, because it in its own way evoked that classical Godzilla's coming approach, running, screaming of the folk to try to get away in safety of the classic films, always setting it in Tokyo, Japan in general, and just his attacks, though this seemed to have just been a test. But I genuinely feel bad for this one kid's mother, who also, you know, she's so sweet, and she's being open to her, and she's just being so, you know, abrasive. I get it, but like, it seems like she's projecting a lot of that up, like that hurt onto them. They had nothing to do with this. They're just as wronged as you, and she's trying to take a moral high ground above them just because she found out that there was something there that, you know, was hidden from her among God knows what else. I'm very interested to see how this unfolds, but it all has this echo of legacy. Everything is tied to this family that is rooted in these events and almost this inevitable way that she's going to be roped into this whole thing as well. You know, and then they're digging into these files or opening up this can of worms. And then back in the past, we've got little old Wyatt Russell here opening up a literal bag of worms against all warnings. And it kind of goes to show, like, the kind of idea of Monarch and science in general. It's like, even against the greatest warnings, you know, the quest for knowledge knows no boundaries. And then just that way to go. That's such an awful way to go, too. Swarmed over like that. Nothing they could do, man, at that point. You had all of that, too, with them gushing over their love and what good old Wyatt's missing out on, and maybe he'll find that one day. And then it was all like, one of us has died today. This was a little shaky, I think, in some of the pacing elements, some of the exchanges. Most particularly with the sibling storyline, it was very clunky in the way that was kind of parsed out throughout the episode. I feel like this episode in particular, and that's why I'm not going to be too harsh on it right now, is that it's laying a lot of the groundwork. And, you know, it's getting the setup, it's getting the ball rolling. You know, it tried to get all of that out front right now. And I imagine, or will hope at least, that it just smoothens out a little bit once now that everything's set. And we don't have to do any of that explanation, that backstory, the setup, and we can just kind of, everything will be a little bit more of a smooth ride from this way forward. I like the way we're flashing back to these different angles of the 2014 event. We got to see Godzilla himself. I just love the way they're kind of creeping and expanding on this world and this organization that has just been keeping tabs on these creatures for decades. And I got a lot of questions, and I can't wait to see how they answer them. But guys, what did you guys think of the first episode? If there's anything I kind of didn't quite understand, because the pacing was a little, like, jumpy for me, so maybe there's some things that I didn't quite connect. So if you can help me out, I'd really appreciate that. But guys, we're going to end it there. So sound off the comments. Let me know your thoughts down below. We'll carry on the conversation after the video. Hope you enjoyed the reaction. If you did, leave a like, drop a comment, subscribe if you're not already. Remember, if you want to see the full length reaction, check it out over on Patreon, or if you become a member of the channel, get you access as well. And speaking of before you go, I want to shout out our channel legends: Manny Share, Ryan Karen, York Scott, Melito, Robert Anguiano, Jeffrey Hale, Jake Cantrell, Eric Official, Amy Becca, Casey Wood, and Scythe. Thank you guys so much for your continued support. That's it for this video, guys, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care, everybody.